Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Annika. Happy birthday to you. I took up cake making and fondant work when my son was turning 1, and I decided that I wanted to make his cake. That started my cake making adventures, and since then he's 5 years old. I've made him his birthday cake every year, and now I also make my niece and my nephews, I make their cakes as well. And the first creation is the longest process, which is one that's in my mind. And so that process starts looking as far as understanding who the person I'm making the cake for, understanding if there's a theme, understanding colors, understanding the character and the person that I'm making the cake for. Pink and white balloons. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I have gold accents, so that would work. The first creation is a very, very vital, necessary part. I have to feel kind of wed to the process and the image before I start. It needs to really be ingrained. The second creation is the drawing. I do draw whatever I have in my mind's eye that I've created in that first creation. It goes on paper. And that takes a relatively, I do maybe a couple of iterations, but by that time I've pretty much gotten it the way I want it.
You taste? Or no?
Afterwards.
Afterwards? Maybe? Can I taste? Can I taste now? Please.
The next longest would be the third creation, which would be the actual creation of the cake. And so that creation involves, of course, the cake work, any structure, meaning dowel rods that would hold up the structure of the cake depending upon how tall it is, any sculpture work that I would be doing with either modeling, chocolate modeling, clay, or it's not clay, but it's food products that you model with. I do make my own fondant at sometimes. Sometimes I don't, depending upon the time. In this cake, for Annika's cake, I didn't have the time to make my own fondant. That also, depending upon the complexity of the cake, may take more time. It's very much an expression of my love for my family and friends. And I've often been asked, why don't you do this for business? And as with most of my art, I don't derive much pleasure in doing it for profit, although I have done some pieces for profit. I think when I'm able to create out of love, the piece is more it's more special, it's better than when it's derived from profit. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's halfway decent. It's okay.